Watch this clip and tell me if you see a mistake done by my opponent. There are very, very many mistakes here. Let's rewind and see if we can correct them. At this point, everything was good, and he could easily avoid the goal. His back line was in good shape, although it was a bit too high. This is where it all fell apart. All his defenders aggressively pressed the ball holder, and this gave me a massive space.
And you know what else is
which I did use effectively. So, why are all his defenders pressing aggressively on the ball holder? Let's have a look at his squad. As much as this team looks dangerous on paper, in reality, it's absolutely trash. See, no matter how high your team's strength is, if you mess up squad building, you're done, cooked beyond repair. Now, just look at his defense. Cannavaro, a destroyer. Tony Adams, another destroyer. That means both center backs are aggressive, constantly stepping out of position, leaving huge gaps at the back. And it gets worse. His fullbacks are both attacking fullbacks. So, when he goes forward, his entire backline is wide open. One good counterattack, and he's finished. So, the question is, what should I do to avoid these kinds of mistakes? You see, every player in the game is assigned a specific role. These roles determine how the player behaves. In my previous videos, I covered a complete guide on forward and midfield positions, so be sure to check them out. In this video, I'll explain the playstyles of all the defensive positions, so grab a drink and enjoy the video. We will start with the center back position and then move on to the fullbacks. Now, there are usually 3 playstyles for center back positions, which are Buildup, the destroyer, and extra frontman. For each playstyle, I will explain its literal definition, highlight the best player cards with that playstyle, analyze how players behave both on and off the ball, and break down its advantages and disadvantages. Buildup. This is a player who likes to drop back and trigger attacks from deep, occasionally feeding long ball forwards. Some of the best free-to-play players with this playstyle are There are many other cards with this player playstyle, which I've not mentioned. Now, how do they behave inside the pitch? Let's see. I will be using Delit as a reference, so pay attention to him. Now, when I am in possession, he drops back to receive the ball, occasionally getting even behind the ball holder. These types of players are often the last man and have a view of the entire pitch in real life. This helps them distribute the ball to forward players and maintain possession of the ball, as they don't usually get pressed hard by the opposition team. Meanwhile, in this game, maintaining this kind of possession, especially in your final third, is very risky because most defenders are slow compared to strikers, and this can cause problems. Despite the risk, some players use this to their advantage in division matches to waste time when winning. When the team loses possession, these types of players prioritize maintaining defensive structure rather than applying immediate pressure. Instead of aggressively pressing the opponent, they remain disciplined, holding their positions to block passing lanes. Their focus is on organization, ensuring the team stays compact and difficult to break down. This approach helps in controlling space, forcing the opposition into less dangerous areas, and minimizing defensive vulnerabilities. The weakness of these types of players, they lack aggression, which makes them easy to beat in 1v1 situations. To avoid this, it's good to pair them with aggressive destroyers, which helps him steal the ball. The destroyer. This is a tenacious battler who keeps opposition attacks at bay through hard tackling and pressing. Best free-to-play players with this playstyle are Now, for this video, I'll use Koulibaly as an example. Keep an eye on him. These types of players, despite being center back, constantly press on the opponent as soon as they step into their final third. They are responsible for winning most of the duels because they apply relentless pressure on the ball holder. These actions are natural to destroyers. Without even pressing with them, they naturally get involved in a duel with an opponent, and most of the time, they come out victorious. But this depends on how good the player is. If you watch closely, every time a destroyer steps out to engage an opponent, the build-up defender naturally shifts to cover the space left behind. This balance is what makes the destroyer plus build-up pairing one of the most effective defensive duos in eFootball. The main issue with destroyers is their aggressive tendency to charge at opponents, which often leaves a gap behind them. This can expose your defense, especially against quick counterattacks. A good way to counter this is by manually controlling them and pulling them back into position. Extra frontman. This is a defender who likes to join in the attack and lay siege on the opposition goal at a given opportunity. Here are some of the players with this playing style. This playing style is somewhat complex to understand compared to build-up and destroyers. These players are not solely focused on defending. When it's time to defend, they are the first line of defense, maintaining structure much like build-up defenders. However, their role extends beyond defense. Once possession is regained, they actively contribute to the build-up play, progressing the ball from the back and consistently positioning themselves as a passing option to facilitate smooth transitions into attack. In this clip, you can clearly see that the defender is no longer just a defender. He is now functioning more like a deep-lying creative playmaker, actively contributing to the attack. This can be beneficial as it provides an extra man in midfield, helping with ball progression and even contributing to goals. However, it comes with its own risks. If the opponent launches a quick counterattack, the extra frontman may struggle to recover in time, leaving gaps in the defense and exposing the team to danger. That's all you need to know about center-back playing styles. Now, let's move on to the playing styles for fullbacks, which are classified into three: attacking fullbacks, defensive fullbacks, and fullback finisher. Now, the terms attacking and defensive fullbacks are quite self-explanatory. One focuses on pushing forward and supporting attacks, while the other prioritizes staying back and strengthening the defense. The attacking fullback makes overlapping runs when the ball holder is close to him or his side of the pitch. They mostly have a high pace to execute these runs and deliver crosses. This pace also helps them get back to defend quickly when the ball is lost. The defensive fullback is never involved in the attack and only sticks to his position to protect the team from counters from the sides. These types of players are mostly strong and have higher defending capabilities than the attacking fullbacks. This makes them win most of the 1v1 situations. Fullback finisher. This is an attacking fullback who enjoys joining the attack in high central areas. Some of the most used fullback finishers are: fullback finishers are classified as attacking fullbacks because they are attack-minded and frequently push forward, leaving their defensive positions to join the attack. However, there is one key difference between them. Fullback finishers have a unique running pattern compared to traditional attacking fullbacks. While attacking fullbacks typically stay wide and focus on delivering crosses into the box, fullback finishers take a more central approach and focus on scoring goals. Hence the name fullback finishers. The disadvantage of fullback finishers is that it is hard to get back to defend on time, just like attacking fullbacks. That's all you need to know about defensive playing styles. Next, attacking playing styles. Click this video to watch it. But don't forget to like and turn on notifications and be the first to watch my videos. See you.